حدثنا محمد بن عبيد الله قال حدثنا عبد العزيز بن أبي حازم عن أبيه عن أبي حازم عن سهل بن سعد رضي الله عنه قال
So like Fridays,
Did you bring any of your tea with you?
I got tea.
So what did they do now? They brought it back to Maghrib. The Maghrib. Because the sign says 7 to 8, and that's what's on time.
And with regards to Tawbah and repenting from sins and avoiding sins, the thing that you need the most is sincerity. It's to be sincere. Are you really trying? Do you really want to stop? Do you really want to be a better Muslim? Or do you say, Astaghfirullah, Atubu ilallah, and then that's it? But the one who wants the truth, the one who wants to follow the truth, is in a lack of clarity. لَيْلُهَا كَنَهَارِهَا لَا يَزِيغُ عَنْهَا إِلَّا هَذَا.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. And Hamza, I really appreciate it. Thank you.
You're going to be here tonight, yeah?
Yes, of course. From New York City.
I went to CUNY.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's around the corner.
Really? No, please. CUNY, I was in Brooklyn.
That's good. Gotcha. I'm good. I can't complain.
So you
just came in business. Yes.
I remember I lived in
Say that. That's from the archives. Who else was on that? You're supposed to know that. So that's a word that you want to put into your memory bank. Jawab. You're going to use that how many times?
Countless.
Phone. You got it? Jawali. Jawaluhu. You got it? Al-Jawal. Fahimta? Inshallah.
So how you like in C?
It's nice, alhamdulillah. Masjid is nice. Masjid, the center. A lot of people. Got a lot of good feedback from earlier. A lot of people, especially the younger brothers. A lot of them walked up to me. They said they really enjoyed the khutbah. They one young brother, he said it was the most heartfelt khutbah that he heard in this masjid. The young kids, not parents. Yeah, mashallah. May Allah accept it.
Ameen.
Alhamdulillah.
So would you say a lot of the topics on this trip would be directed towards the youth?
Definitely. Like I said, the sad reality, and I'm speaking about myself. Many things is, we never despair from Allah's mercy. That's first and foremost. Nor do we say that the people are ruined, as the Prophet clearly forbade. Alright? Man qala halaka nasu. Alright, whoever says that the people are ruined, he is the worst of them, or he is the one who ruined them. But at the same time, you always gotta have the next move in your head before you finish your own move. So our generation, certain things we may be stuck with, we can't change. It's too late, or it's very difficult. So we always got to keep the eyes on the youth.
Yeah.
In any society that doesn't have that mindset and fails to provide the heirs and the successors until death, they're doomed.
It's failure.
Yeah, they're doomed. You got to be grooming the heir apparent, the heir to the throne, while the king is still healthy. You understand? Healthy, not sickly, and healthy, because it's going to take 10, 20 years. And Allah Alam, how much time? You know what I mean? How much time you got? Dawah's no different.
What fruits are being produced, huh?
Yeah.
SubhanAllah.
Yeah.
SubhanAllah. Yeah.
That's right. It's one of my favorite cups. One of my travel cups, I mean, honestly. It's a long story behind this cup. Bismillah.
Barakallahu feek. Share. What tea you drinking today?
It's like a Royal Earl Grey,
Ah,
but it got, some,
yellow tint.
extras. Yeah. A signature, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like a Royal Earl Grey.
MashaAllah.
You see that hue?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Barakallahu feek.
A lot of history behind Earl Grey tea, and a lot of Dawah lessons as well. East versus West. Perfect example. Two different civilizations, two different cultures meeting up, good or bad. At the end of the day, somebody got to empty their cup. You take pride in what you have, what Allah has blessed you with, but at the same time, never ever think that that's it, and no one else has anything, and Allah's mercy is just for us and for me. That's a big problem in history. Yeah, and I think tea teaches us never to have that attitude. I'm not going to give the answers, but just look up the history of Earl Grey tea. Why it's one of the most popular teas in the world, and what two cultures and civilizations is it a mixture of? Wallahu a'lam. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Barakallahu feek.
And there lies no doubt we as Muslims, we have become victim to many of these prejudices, these stereotypes, these pre-assumptions. To think and to feel, in order for me to be successful, I have to relinquish my Islamic identity. In order for me to have a strong Islamic identity, I have to relinquish worldly success. All right? So I think first and foremost is that we have to realize is that we are products of our society. We are products of our environment, and we are going to behave in light of our friends and companions. That's the bottom line. As-sahibu sahib. It says in an ancient Arab proverb, Inna sahiba sahib. As a friend is a pillar. And it's a similarity in the words. Seen and sawed, sahib and sahib. So if someone is your sahib, your friend, your homie, right, as we say, then it automatically means he's pulling you towards him. So therefore, whether you realize it or not, you're going to be affected, impacted by the people that are around you, and vice versa, regardless of the percentage and the ratio. How much pulling and how much pushing is being done. Who's the one pushing and pulling the most? But there's pushing and pulling that has to happen when two human beings come into what? Contact. We know that from history. East meets West. Somewhere, somehow, the East is going to pull, the West is going to push. Someone's going to benefit or force or impose the other. So therefore, the environment in which you live, the friends that you keep, the people that you have in your company, these things are going to determine how you think, how you feel, how you behave.
I've been following him on YouTube, HadithDisciples. If you haven't heard of that program, you need to check it out. HadithDisciples, I just check in Mufti Muhammad Munir, and it'll direct you to all this, what he's doing. And I don't know how you're going to do the program, but we're blessed to have him here.
We just sensationalize things for the people. Appease the people. It feels good, but we're not really saying what needs to be said. You need to fear Allah. Don't turn your back on Allah after Ramadan. Don't turn your back on the masjid after Ramadan. Don't abandon the Quran after Ramadan. How you go from being so clean to being so soiled afterwards? You have no shyness. You don't feel scared, afraid. Allah bless you with so much for 30 days, 29 days, and you just quit and just take it off the uniform. You don't even hang it up, you just throw it on the ground. Something's off. And we need to realize that, may Allah Azza wa Jalla accept it from each and every one of you. I'm very happy, alhamdulillah, for the invitation. The Imam said the masjid for opening up the floor, bringing me here, allowing me to speak. May Allah bless you. My hosts, the brothers here, the sisters here as well. We can't forget our sisters, the backbone of the team. May Allah accept it from each and every one of you. Place you in the scale of good deeds. And we ask Allah for consistency. We ask Him for balance. We ask Him for moderation. And we ask Allah for purity of philosophy and purity of practice, strong games, winning series, championships, chips, We want the trophy. Bi-idhnillahi ta'ala, we want to hug it, we want to kiss it. Inshallah ta'ala. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Jazakumullahu khairan.
Not Grant.
Patton. You know what actually was the reason why I thought it was Sherman? Because you said he was loved by many. That's right.
Look you up, sir. You mean actually buy blue syrup?
Look at that, man. The red lips. Yeah, right. Come on, man.